section tonight, and we're starting with the Grammy nominations. So the nominations were announced earlier this week, and out of 120 applications for the Reggae section, the nominee list was pared down to Gramps Morgan with his album called Positive Vibration, Etana with her album called Pajama, Sean Paul with Live and Living, Jesse Royal with Royal, Soja, which is a California reggae band, with their album Beauty and Silence, and Spice with her album 10. Shensia is also in the running for 4 Grammys as well, due to her being on 2 of Kanye's song on his album, Roddy Ricch's album, and Masego's album. Gramps Morgan stated that when he heard that he was nominated for a Grammy, he was so happy that he grabbed onto his son Divine's neck and started screaming. He said he was sitting next to him on the couch and they were watching the announcement. He said he was happy. His heart was full as he reflected on the journey with his band Morgan Heritage and all the producers that he worked with throughout the years. So he says a moment like this makes you truly reflect on life. With regards to Etana, she was even more excited than, she said she was even more excited than she was before on the first nomination. So this is her second nomination. She was nominated in 2018. So she said she was more excited about this nomination for whatever reasons. As a note, she was the first female to be nominated in the Reggae section back in 2018. So, and then, let's talk about Spice. Her album has been 10 years in the making, hence the title 10. So she did a live, she went live, she was crying, she was celebrating with her family. She was just so overjoyed. She said she was doubtful, to be honest, because sometimes we make society and people put things in our minds. She said the fight just had come from every angle, and the tears that she was shedding was just tears of joy. She said, it is not a matter if I win next year, she said, because today I am already a winner because I did what they said was impossible. Just a back history on what the last year has been for Spice. It's been a very difficult one in many, many ways. So from the issue with when one of her old past dancers accused her baby daddy of rape, to her so-called spiritual advisor coming out and making his statements about the things he claims to have done for her and how he used to pull the gate, but he will not be doing so anymore, to the fallout from that situation that rolled over into the fallout with her backup dancers, Spice, TC, Pretty, and Rebel, to the uproar with her signing up to headline the Pride Month festivities in Toronto. And for that whole year off, I don't even know what to term it, because it was nothing good for her. So for that whole year to just culminate in a Grammy nomination, it's a big win for her. Huge, huge win. And the beautiful thing about it also is that if her album wins, her son will also win a Grammy as well, because he has a guest appearance on her album on the song called Popo. So lots of things going on for Spice. So congrats to all the nominees in the Reggae section, and we'll see who wins come February. Yeah, come February, we'll see who wins. We're going to move on to the next. This was a sad story. So Young Dolph, he's a Memphis rapper. He was killed last Thursday when he went to his favorite cookie store to buy cookies on his way to visit his mom. So his family just issued a statement today, actually. And they said that they're finally able to speak out, on his death because it hit them so hard. They said that there are no words that exist that sufficiently express the pain they're feeling as a family, losing Adolf, Dolph, or Man Man, the various names that they have for him. And, it goes on to say that they're comforted in knowing that he leaves a legacy and that, the city, what they've done for him so far, and all of that stuff. Based on what I've heard from various individuals and various write-ups about him, he was actually a nice guy. He was a good fellow, looked after his family. um, Apparently, instead of giving his kids toys, lots of toys for birthdays and such, he bought them properties. So I believe they're like maybe 6 and 8, and they all have homes and stuff. So he did well for himself in the short time that he, came on the scene, and he did well for his family as well. So the store that he was going into, it's called Makita. It's his favorite cookie store. They've decided to name a cookie after him as well. So, condolences to his family. It's never easy to lose a loved one, and for them to be killed in that fashion is just, it's just never good. Yeah. So, Jamaica entertainment scene, it's always has a little bit of something that go on feet. Anyways, it would seem as if our king of dancehall, Mr. Beenie Man himself, has a new love interest. So if you didn't know, or if you weren't aware, last December, early January, him and his longtime partner of 5 years, Crystal Thompson, broke up. But they've been able to maintain a good co-parenting relationship since. And Beanie got his visa to go to the UK back in the summertime. So I think he went up, if not July, would have been August that he went up to the UK. So fast forward to this past week, it would seems as if Camille Lee, who is the former wife of Kaka Lee and former girlfriend of Bounty Killer, posted on her IG with her and Beanie kissing and all booed up and such, as well as him presenting her with roses and singing happy birthday to her. So you know that there's chatter about him always wanting to date Bounty Killer exes because, y'all know Bounty dated the Angel, he married the Angel, and Bounty dated Camille. Now he's dated Camille. So all I'm going to say is kudos to them, wishing them a happy and long-lasting relationship, and hope it works out for them. Not much else to say. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. I don't have anything else to say. If you're just joining, drop a comment, say hello, say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And we're still in our entertainment section. And I'm not sure if y'all have seen the video that went viral last week with the young youth called Eruption that was singing a song that he wrote for his mother. So that song went viral, and Ramesh Entertainment is always one to capitalize on things that are trending and are now and stuff. So he's signed Eruption, 15 years old, whose name is Keneal Bennett. Keneal said he aspired to become a soldier or a pilot, but it seems that singing is in his future right now because his song Mommy Half a Proud is being produced as we speak by Ramesh, because they started the video yesterday. They did the music. They were doing the music video yesterday, and that they were doing that as well today. Um, Ruption said he was inspired to do the song because me see the things my mother go through in her life is, and she fight hard for we make it, for we have things. She put out her all, he said. So far, the video has garnered over 195,000 views on Instagram with over 4,000 comments. And he said he was surprised that the video went viral. He was surprised that so many people reached out to him regarding the song and all of that. So kudos to him. Big up Ramesh. Ramesh always a step up and a help out. So hopefully, this song, when it's released and streamed, people will buy it, and we give him a bus, and Ruption will go far in our music journey. So he's still 15 and still young, still have to finish school, still have to do all the other things, and he still has time to be a soldier, him still have time to be a pilot, and him have time to be a musician. He's in 10th grade at the Spanish Town High School. So he's got still got time to do a whole heap of something. So it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. That's DJ Tiger's one of his lyrics in one of the songs that he's sung over the years. The beauty of that, of him being able to state that without there being any hint of slurring, is because about 2 weeks ago he had a minor stroke, so he's on his way back. He's not 100%, but he's getting better. His family are doing a fundraiser for him right now. They need $8,000 to help him with ultrasound, a brain scan, blood work, and also to visit the optometrist because he apparently his eyesight is failing. So they're trying to raise $8,000 for him. So far, they've raised about $1,500. Also, I know Bounty Killer put out the post on his IG page asking people to donate and such. I know Anthony Malvo has stated that he's going to be having a fundraising concert for him to try help offset some of the medical expenses. So for those who don't know, Tiger was born on July 6, 1960. His real name is Norman Jackson. He had several hits back in the 80s and early 90s, Puppy Love, Wanga God, Come Back to Me, and When are just some of the hits that he had. But in 1994, he had a near fatal bike accident, and that kind just career just stopped right there. So, and if you know the music business, there's really no pension in the music business unless you set up your things right. And back in the 90s, they weren't doing that because there's a lot of artists that got ripped off. And I think his daughter said that they're looking into getting some of his publishing monies that is still owed to him. So hopefully the fundraiser will help him to get the medical treatment that he needs, and will help him offset some of the other living costs that he has as well. And the daughter of the late Malcolm X was found dead in her Brooklyn home Monday night. Malika Shabazz, age 56. She's one of the twin daughters. The other twin is Malak. Were the one of two. So they're twins, and they were the youngest of the 6 daughters that Malcolm X had. She was found dead in her apartment by her daughter, Betty Bahia Shabazz, earlier this week. Police are stating that they don't think there's anything suspicious with regards to her death. And she was born 7 months after her father died, so she's never met her daughter. and it's so she's never met her father, and it's ironic that she died this week, because last week two of the men who were convicted of killing her dad, they were exonerated from that. So it's just ironic. But condolences to the family. And yeah, so that's the end of our entertainment section. Enid said he made me cry. Yeah, I had Ruption had a lot of people rubbing onions in their eyes. Had a lot of people rubbing onions in their eyes. But yeah, so we're gonna touch on the